Hey everyone, today I want to talk about taking better videos on your phone with the mobile photography set from Olloclip. So while I was down at VidCon, I went through the expo hall, and one of the booths that I stopped at was the Olloclip booth. They have these awesome mobile gadgets for your phone so that you can add on different lenses. They had a carrier, they had a special case that works with the lenses, and I was really intrigued because mobile phones, accessories, video editing, any of that stuff that makes creation and video editing a little bit more easy and accessible, I'm all about it. So I was super excited. They actually gave me this set so that I could do a review on it. So thank you so much to Olloclip. I'm very excited to check this product out. And I'm going to insert a little clip here about the 45-second elevator pitch from the gentleman that was at the booth. So I'm going to insert that now.
Hey guys, Todd here with Olloclip. Just showing our brand new product for the iPhone 10. It's called the Mobile Photography Box Set. Comes with 3 lenses. Just snaps right onto your iPhone. Gives you super wide, so I can get everyone in the shot. I can flip it around. I have a nice fisheye, and then right underneath the fisheye, I've got a macro 15 times, so I can get my bracelet here and take some really fun close-ups. We sell this whole kit for $100, and they're available on olloclip.com, Apple Store, or Best Buy.
And I have not gotten to use these products yet, so I'm going to be opening them, doing unboxing, and then I'll have some first impressions on them as well. So let's dig into it. The first thing that they gave me, okay, I know this looks like a really simple case, but this is the type of case that is exactly up my alley. If you guys watched my iPhone case haul, I really enjoy a minimalistic and just functional case, and this was perfect. So it's a hard plastic, it's see-through, so I can still, I know it's vein, but I want to see the back silver color or the color of my phone. So I love that about it, and it's so it's perfectly shaped, and it has the open access at the bottom. I don't like sometimes when it's all the way closed around the charging port, because sometimes certain cables aren't long enough to go into there, so you end up having to take the case off anyway. So I love that it does not have that. It has the perfect cutout for the camera in the back as well. All of this is a hard, plasticky rubberized, so it's really easy to grip, and this hard plastic means that I can put a pop socket or a phone grip on the back of it super easy. So I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone in, and when I put this in, it's perfect. No, seriously, it's perfect. So I love this case already, and it is going to fit perfectly with these notches right here, so that it should fit the accessory for the different phone lenses. And the cool thing about this kit, it's called the Mobile Photography Box Set, and it comes with 3 lenses actually. So it has a fisheye lens, it has a super wide lens, and it has a macro lens. So he had a rubber bracelet that he had on, and when you put the lens on, it totally zoomed in and had all the detail in the bracelet. So I thought that was really cool. It seemed to do a really good job with that. And you may be like, why would I want a wide angle? Because maybe if you're doing an interview with someone, or you're doing this selfie style, you want to have a wider area so that you can have 2 people in the frame without having to be super far away and get the audio all messed up. So I could totally see this coming in super handy. Let's get into this. It has a unique 180-degree spherical effect for the fisheye. It has a 4-element lens with over 120-degree field of view for the super wide. And then the macro is 15 times magnification on that. So when you open the flap here, it looks like there's a clear plastic piece protecting this. It says it's easy to use with attachments and intuitively aligns with the iPhone cameras, and it has front and rear cameras. Oh, nice. So you can use it either way, and it works seamlessly on all cameras. So it also has this Connect X lens system. So they did give me the one that was for my iPhone 10. So I don't know, that could be a downfall if you don't always have the same phone with you. If it is specifically fit for your phone, you may not like that because maybe it works with a case or only specific phones. It includes a wearable pendant stand. Oh, okay. So it has this little clear case. I think you can use it as a tripod for standing things up, and it's a wearable pendant. Its stand opens to become a pocket-sized tripod. So that's pretty cool. And then it says the field of view for the clip enhance your camera's perspective beyond iPhone capabilities, which is totally true. So if you're one of the people who are starting YouTube out and you don't have the funds, to go out there and get an entire DSLR setup or anything like that, this could be a really great alternative. You can get this kit, which I believe is around $99, and you could have 3 different types of lenses. You've got a vlogging camera, you've got a sit-down interview camera, and you know, this could be a really great option for you, especially if you're on the go, on the road, and you don't want to take everything with you, or just, you know, set up at home as well. So I just took off this plastic piece like this. So there's this piece that just came out, and then the stuff in the back, it says need help. It has a quick start guide, so it has like a little cleansing cloth in here. It has a little start here, check out our, oh, okay, so it has a QR code, so you can, sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off, check out video tutorials on how to use it. And you can go to olloclip.com/how-to videos, and you can check that out for how-to videos. Okay, let's just give it a shot. You're gonna see me struggle with this. So it looks like there's 2 little pieces here. So this is got a little cover on it, and this is like a lens here. So I see what they mean. So you can wear this. It's got a little carabiner here, so you can literally put this on your, you know, on your backpack or on your pants or whatever. So you basically just pull it apart like this, and it turns into, it's got little spreadable legs that once you set it down, then you can kind of just set it like this. Okay, maybe that's one of the reasons why the case is open at the bottom. Oh, it's got like a button back here that you use to press to release this piece. Okay, got it. So it looks like that's how you put it on, and that's how you take it off. Okay, so that's easy enough. So that means there's this piece, and there's this piece. Okay, so let's look for this again. It says, look for the W and the T to identify the rear of the clip. All right. Okay, so it looks like here you see a W. So over on the top side, you see it says W. Hopefully you saw that. I guess you press this clip. See, I should be reading the instructions, but I'm not. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and it just slides right into place. That was easy. That was very Staples. You remember those buttons? Psh, that was easy. And it just fits right in those notches, and it just fits perfectly. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'm assuming that to change out the lenses, all you have to do then is push this button. Oh yeah, okay. So it looks like to change out, all you have to do is push this button down and then probably pull the lens away. There you go. And then you would put the other lens on, doing the same thing. Oh yeah, okay, so it's super simple to change out the lenses. You see that? So you just push the button and just pull out the piece. Only the top is retracting when you push down. So the way that you would need to do this is you need to kind of place it inside and then do the top part. Because if you try and do it any other way, like if you try and do it from the bottom, it's not gonna work. So you wanna place that piece in the bottom first and then push down on it, and it snaps right into spot. And then they have the same, it looks like the same mechanism for in the front. So simple. I love this. Okay, great. The next thing is we're gonna have to try it out. So I guess one question is, what do you do with the other piece when you're not using it? Because you wanna make sure that, you know, no dust or dirt gets in there. This particular piece says fisheye and macro 15 on this particular lens, and this one says super wide. So they are labeled individually, so when you're looking at them, that's how you tell them apart. There is actually a title. It says super wide. And then on the other one, it actually says fisheye macro on it. So one other thing that they did send me home with, this is the Pivot, the Articulating Mobile Video Grip, and this looks really cool. It says it has a 225-degree articulation, it has multi-device connection, and it has passive stabilization. It has a universal clamp to accommodate smartphones, and the GoPro mount for land and underwater adventures with an ergonomic design. Let's open this really quickly. When you open it, so you've got 1, 2, 3 pieces here. It comes with a little wrist strap as well. Twist this on. Okay, it looks like there's actually an internal button right here that you end up pushing. So maybe that will release it. Yep, and that's what releases it and brings it up. It says there is no right or wrong way to hold the pivot. We recommend always using a strap. I guess that makes sense. So I guess you hold it here, have your pointer finger through here. I would probably use my third finger here to kind of move it around, or move it around with my thumb on the other hand, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm gonna say I'm not as crazy about this design as I thought I might be. Like, I like how small and portable this is, but if I'm comparing it to the little PIXI manfrotto, which I typically use, it's a lot easier to get this one to swivel around because all you have to do is depress the one center button here, and then with the articulating ball head, you can go around at like tons of different angles. So I think it's a lot easier to maneuver this one around to the different angles. I'm not seeing a way, at least this guy, You can set it down on a flat surface and use it as a tripod, or you can have the legs be together and kind of just use it as a stand and walk around with it this way. And this is easy enough. I've taken this to like Gen Beauty, to VidCon. I can stick it in my purse or backpack and it's really not that big or bulky. But I'm looking at this one, it's certainly smaller, but it's weirder in the way that you have to use it. Like, it's just not very intuitive. So I would say, like, if I was going between the two, I might go with the Manfrotto one versus the Olloclip one. That's just my opinion. But I can see how this is handy because it's really easy to stick your finger in here and kind of like wave it around. You just have to be used to. I'm sure there's some secret, although they said there's no wrong way to use it, like hold it, but there's probably some secret in getting it to articulate the way you want. But I will say it's comfortable. It's comfortable to like hold it. It doesn't weigh too much, so I don't mind it. I just probably prefer the Manfrotto, although this is much smaller, so I do like this. When you look at it in size, like this is much smaller. But this one has the option of being a tripod, and this one, I don't see that. But you do have the little built-in plastic tripod. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of this guy here. So far, definitely aces on the case. I love how this actually fits right in with the lens attachments. So I'm gonna put this on. You definitely have to have dexterous fingers because, oh man, I have my screen recording set down as a shortcut and I can't quite get to it because that would be sweet to bring down my settings and then just turn that on when I want to record. I think I just made a mistake though. So if you look, what I did, I'm pretty sure I put it on upside down. So I think this is one thing that he was telling me about, and I'm pretty sure that I just did that upside down. So when I look at it now, so here I am going in close to something, seeing if it can do it. Oh, they just were serious. Like, you have to get really close to your subject. Oh wow, my ring is so dirty. Okay, so the closer you get, there you go, look at that. The closer you get, the more it makes sense. So you need to be basically on top of your subject. So when I was trying to do it, I was too far away. Oh gosh, look at that. So that is a makeup brush. That's crazy. Look at that, that is crazy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the other lens. So here is what it looks like when I have the wide angle lens on. So as you can see, like, it's really wide. There's no way. I'm gonna take this off in just a second and it's gonna be like super close. Okay, so there's that. It looks really good actually. And I'm gonna take this off. I'm not moving the distance. Is that crazy? Oh my gosh, that is nuts. So if I wanted to sit here and have an interview with someone, I really hope that it gets this. That's nuts. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So you don't even have to sit here and go like arms out all the way to get everything in the shot. Like, you can literally be like up close, which means your audio is gonna be a lot better. And we're gonna go actually over in a video where we have audio options for mobile. This is so cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off again. I'm not moving the distance. Ooh, come on, light. And look at that. That's nuts. Okay, that's my favorite lens. I told him at the very beginning too, I was like, that's gonna be my favorite lens. And it totally is. And this is on the front facing camera as well. So that's gonna be, you know, usually not as good. So for the people who definitely wanna shoot selfie style, this is a great way to do it and actually have someone else in the frame with you and you can still now see the screen. This is perfect. This is my favorite lens. This is really cool. Okay, let me turn this off. Let me see if I can turn this off. Hopefully it caught all that. Okay, so for some final thoughts and wrap up on the Olloclip first impressions, I have to say the case, yes, I love the case. I love that it fits exactly with these lenses. And I'm pretty sure you can still use all of these lenses, I'll show you, without this case, but it fits perfectly. And I actually like the case a lot. So I would say if you like the case, get the case. Or if you want it to fit exactly with the lens, get the case. So I would definitely say that this kit is definitely worth the money. My favorite lenses by far were the wide angle lens, and I actually find myself thinking that I would use that macro lens. And I don't think I would really ever use that fisheye lens, but the cool thing about it is because it's on that like screw base, what I would probably do, I would put the macro lens on like the front, I would put the wide angle lens on the back, and I would just leave it like this so I could just switch between the two and use whichever one I needed. And I would probably leave the fisheye lens at home, to be honest. I definitely think that the case is worth it. This little pivot swivel thing you know, I could see cases where you'd want to use it and have everything like be small and compact and everything. I think that the Manfrotto little PIXI stand is actually just as good, if not better, because it also comes with the ability to be a tripod, and they're probably priced about the same. So I would say you could go either way with that. Of the 3 items, it's probably the thing that I'm just like, you could pass on it the most. But I have to say that for the people on the go, for people at home who don't have like all the money to spend on a huge camera setup, I think this is a really good value. I think if you had this, if you had some lighting, you know, or you shot in front of natural light and you made sure your audio was on point with this or some sort of like plug-in mic, you would be like, honestly, your quality would probably look just as good as a lot of other people out there. So I would say definitely 2 thumbs up on this one. Thank you so much to Olloclip for letting me check this out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you be part of the fam. I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye guys.